Hey guys, thanks for watching. I'm Tony.
I'm Ryan, and this is Timepiece Talk. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to episode number 2 over here at Timepiece Talk. Today we have a very cool episode for you. We're going to be comparing two Rolex ladies model watches under the $5,000 price point.
Absolutely. We have two great examples here today. First up, we have a 34 millimeter Oyster Perpetual date, and we have a 36 millimeter Datejust, both stainless steel watches.
Very nice. Both great watches. But before we jump into that, we're going to do the honorary wrist check. Today, I'm wearing my Breitling Super Ocean Heritage 1. If you guys tuned into episode number 1, you'll recognize the watch. We did an unboxing of it. Real quick, since I unboxed the watch, I've been on 2 vacations with the family, one in Boston for a week, and then the other last weekend for 4th of July. We went up to the river with my cousins, on the boat all weekend, in the water, out of the water. The watch is amazing. Love the watch. I love the rubber strap. I mean, it holds up. It wears great. You know, I have zero complaints about it. And I do love the strap. There's no hair pulling and no sweating. It's awesome.
Yeah, great. I mean, every picture I saw when he was on those vacations, it was on the wrist, and every time I've seen you since then, you're wearing it. So
no, I love it. I love the
you're
watch. I
getting
love the
used
watch.
to it.
But I want to see what you got on today because I really like that.
Okay, so I got on something a little bit different today. I don't wear this all that much. It's actually a Baume & Mercier Hampton. It's a late 90s model. It's a very small and thin watch. I wore this today because I wore a dress shirt, and the particular shirt I was wearing has a very thin cuff. So with such a slim watch like this, it just slides right under. So it is definitely a dress watch. So I just kept it on from earlier today. Stainless steel. It's got kind of a cool crocodile strap. So it's one that I don't drag out too often, but when I do, I enjoy it.
Yeah, it's great. So what are we looking at today?
So the two watches we have today, as we said earlier, the Oyster Perpetual date 34 millimeter. Now this particular example that we have here is the 15200 reference number. It is a all stainless steel watch. It has the white Arabic dial, smooth bezel, smooth stainless steel bezel. The entire watch is stainless steel, and we have the classic Oyster band. This watch both of these watches are in Rolex Classic line. They're not sport watches. But out of the two, this is definitely the one that's a little bit more sporty. So great everyday watch in the sense if you're looking for a little bit more sport than luxury, I would say, but it wears both hats. So like I said, white Arabic dial. It does not have the Roman numeral markers. It has a little bit less dressy applique of just the numbers on the dials. Like I said, smooth stainless steel bezel. You don't see this too often. That kind of differentiates it as an Oyster Perpetual rather than a Datejust. What do we have? What do we have next to it?
This is the 36 millimeter stainless Datejust, reference number 16234. This does have the Roman numerals on it. It has a silver face. Now, you will notice that this has a different band. This is the Jubilee band. This is the band that everybody's going crazy for, that they just jumped on the GMTs, which I don't know how you feel about that. But this also has a fluted bezel. Now, all the Datejust fluted bezels are white gold. So it doesn't matter if they're stainless or gold. All the bezels that are fluted are white gold. So it has a white gold bezel with the Jubilee band. I think this is just a little bit more dressier. What do you think? It's a little bit more of a dressy watch. But overall, these two are very, very good. What do you think about that one at the price point?
Man, they're both great watches, and they're both great values right now. As we see values skyrocket, you know, especially now we picked these because these are actually both of our wives' watches.
Yeah.
And you know, for everyday use, even though they are technically in the classic line, these are everyday watches with just a little bit different style.
Stainless is typically an everyday watch.
Right. And one more thing I want to pick out, it's got the Cyclops window for the date, so another very practical avenue. For the price point on both of them, they're similar. We tend to see the Datejust a little bit more expensive. They're going for between, what are they going for now?
They're about $400 to $4,500 on the gray market. Now it just depends on if you, if you get one new, box and papers, if you get a used. But $4,000 to $4,500, which to jump into what I think is a very classy ladies model Rolex is a very good price point.
Right, and when we say ladies model, I mean back in the 80s and 90s, and maybe even early 2000s, a 36 millimeter was the men's watch.
Yes.
Now men can still wear a 36 millimeter. We can get into that in another
Yeah, but times
segment.
have changed a little bit.
But ladies now we're seeing are wearing 34, 36, and even sometimes 40 millimeter watches. So we felt, I mean, these are both our wives' watches, but we felt this is a very appropriate size for the times. So great everyday watches for ladies. If you're looking to buy your first Rolex or just one that you want to wear every day, two excellent choices here. Guys, if you're looking to buy your girlfriend or wife a nice gift, for the price, I mean, we're by any means no expert, but I don't see these watches going down from here. For under $5,000, you can have a watch that's going to last a long time. You can dress it up, you can dress it down, and they're both eye-catching, beautiful watches.
Yeah, and who doesn't want a Rolex under 5,000?
That's it.
Oh, but anyways, guys, that's all we got for you today. Hope you liked the episode, and stay tuned. Please comment. We want to hear the feedback, and let us know, and we'll see you on the next one.
Yeah, absolutely. Let us know about what you think about this video, and also about our two choices here, the Oyster Perpetual Date and the Date Just. We'd love to hear your feedback.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
See ya.